Hello, my name is Daisy, and I will be narrating our future from my perspective while relating the concept of authenticating whiteness in the book Against White Feminism by Rafia Zakaria. What is feminism? Feminism ensures that men and women are equal in social, political, and economic situations. The aim is to get rid of the patriarchal structures that hold women back and make it so that gender doesn't affect what people can do or how they're treated. However, some people who follow feminism only focus on the experiences of white, middle class women. This is called white feminism, and it's not good because it ignores the challenges that women of color, LGBTQ plus women, and other marginalized women face. White feminism can also strengthen the idea that white people are better than others. This is called authenticating whiteness. To fight against the negative effect of white feminism, Rafia Zakaria wrote a guide called Against White Feminism. The guide says that we need to listen to and include the voices of marginalized women and work towards ending oppression systems. Doing this can create the better world where all women are treated fairly. This photo shows three white women on a boat holding banners promoting women's rights of equality and empowerment while pushing women of color off the boat while the others ignore them drowning. This illustration explains authenticating whiteness in Zakaria's work in two ways. Women are promoting equality of women's empowerment while pushing away and ignoring the dark-skinned women who are struggling. And it represents how white feminism perpetuates privilege and upholds cultural superiority. The image displays a white woman standing on a heap of struggling or oppressed individuals, declaring her commitments to equality. This serves as an instance of validating whiteness, as it showcases how well-meaning individuals in positions of power indirectly perpetuate the system by emphasizing their whiteness. They, along with others in similar positions, leverage their privilege to champion equality without grasping the full complexity of oppression. Zakaria's work encourages us to challenge white feminism by fostering self-awareness, inclusivity, and intentionality in our activism. This comic strip depicts a conversation between two women, underscoring issues of racial insensitivity and misunderstandings prevalent in feminist discourse. It served as a demonstration of validating whiteness, showcasing how white women may indirectly prioritize their own experiences and dismiss the lived experiences of women of color. Leveraging Zakaria's insights, we can counteract white feminism by amplifying marginalized voices, questioning assumptions, embracing intersectionality, and dedicating ourselves to continual learning and growth. The image shows three women talking about race. One suggests including Latina women in the conversation, but the other two worry it might make the audience feel excluded. This illustration is an example of authenticating whiteness by making the two white women's perspective valid and relatable while remaining hesitant when engaging with racial issues. It reflects broader patterns seen in the media where whiteness is normalized and poised as authentic. Using Zakaria's book, it encourages us to look at white feminism and actively dismantle its harmful aspects severely. This illustration shows a scenario where a white woman expresses regrets for the past racist behavior, and another woman, who is also white, commends them for sharing. At the same time, we see two black women rolling their eyes and giving glares. This image exemplifies the act of authenticating whiteness by focusing solely on the emotional journey of racist individual while disregarding the larger context of racism and its impact of marginalized communities. Using Zakaria's book, we can recognize the pitfalls of authenticating whiteness in this illustration and work towards a more inclusive feminism that centers intersectionality, prioritizes structures, change, and fosters genuine allyship. What does this mean when narrating our future? It means weaving a tapestry of story, including the voices silenced for too long. It means centering a world where the experience of Black, Indigenous, and women of color are included. It means dismantling the walls that divide us and constructing pathways toward justice.